I go hard. I go hard. Bitch, I go hard. I go hard. I go hard. Bitch, I go hard. I go hard.
All right, guys, what's going on? What's going on? What is it? What is today? Today's Tuesday. Y'all know I'm overnight now, so y'all gonna have to forgive me. So anyway, welcome to Kamish Reviews. I have a special treat today, and it's from the cast of Put a Ring on It, and it's supposed to be Tamika and Ashley and Mimi. Now, I, usually ask people to hit me up and come on here, like maybe, a few minutes before so I can get started. So Tamika, who's been here before, she's already in the queue, and Ashley should be coming, and I'm not sure about Mimi. And unfortunately, I couldn't get Shay to come on here, but they can come on if Mimi comes in later. It doesn't even matter because we're just gonna have a discussion. Now, obviously, I do want to, we're gonna probably talk about the show because it hasn't aired because of the holidays, and we do have a new episode coming on the 1st. But I also wanted to talk a little bit about some other stuff too, just relationships. 2020, it is the end of the year, kind of a wrap up, and a lot of things have been going on. They're women, they are pretty united, and it's a reality show, and you don't really see that a whole lot, especially here lately. Okay, these reality show people doing so much going on, and honestly, it's really refreshing to see these ladies who don't have to, they don't do any of that stuff. You don't see no big splash. Oh, did you hear about put a ring on it? It was, you don't hear any of that type of stuff. I'm not saying things perfect or anything, but compared to what we were talking about yesterday. Okay, so and just how 2020 is. Period. I wanted to also ask the ladies about that in dating. And what's to come as far as 2021. Okay. I know I have Tamika in the back. I'm gonna go ahead and bring Tamika on. She's always wonderful to have on the show anyway, until Miss Ashley clicks in. I just hit her up a few minutes ago. So go ahead and bring Miss Tamika with all that beautiful hair on.
Hello.
I love her hair. Did I bring her on? Yes, I did. Hey, Mama.
Hey, boo. I'm trying to fix my fro and get this lighting together.
I got the speaker in. Can you hear me? Because I can't hear you. Dang it.
Uh-oh.
Can you make sure the mute button is not? No, you're muting yourself. No, why is it? I'm about to get frustrated. So speak again, Tamika, because I can't hear you. I had to speak.
Can you hear me now?
It was fine.
Can you hear me now?
Hold on. Now plug it. Can you hear? Can I say something now?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I had the speaker in. I'm gonna take it out because I couldn't hear nothing she was saying. Okay. Oh, there go Miss Mimi and Miss Beautiful Ashley. Hold on. Let's go ahead and bring the.
Okay, let me fix my light real quick.
Okay.
A little too dark over here.
Hello.
Hey, ladies.
Hey.
Hi.
Welcome.
You guys sound staticky again.
Really? Hold on.
Why does my light look like this? Ooh.
Oh, I think it's just StreamYard, period, Tamika.
But see, and I have the speaker in, and I can't hear y'all. It worked. I don't know. See, I'm gonna be like forever dragged for this again. They dragged me for my sound.
I think it's because I'm on
my
laptop.
God, they gonna get me. Okay, do I still sound staticky? Let me refresh.
No, not to me.
It sounds good to me.
Okay.
But it just sometimes it goes, and I don't know if it's just StreamYard, but on my end it sounds like a robot.
Mm-hmm.
But it's fine.
I'm gonna refresh. Just stay right there.
All right. Hey, ladies.
Hi. I feel like my lighting is so bootleg, but I feel like it's because I'm on my laptop and not on my phone.
And I'm
You
scared
look
to
fine.
put on a light.
Huh?
I said I'm scared to even put on a light.
Girl, y'all look good. I look like I'm in the 70s somewhere. It's lighting.
You look so good, baby. I love
Right.
Okay. I can't hear y'all. Say something. See,
it.
I use this same mic, and I had no problem. Okay. Can y'all hear me?
You still
What happened to my
sound
computer?
staticky to me.
Oh,
I said it. The people in the chat say we sound good, but y'all, I sound funny to y'all.
No, you sound good to me.
Oh, how about
I can
everybody?
hear better now. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God!
yeah.
Oh my God! I'm sorry. Welcome, ladies. Just too much say that that they can hear. Everything sounds good. Okay. Welcome guys to my channel. This is my first time having Miss Ashley on. I've already had Miss Hair all day, Tamika.
Yeah.
So I would just say before I brought everybody on, I wanted to, of course, the show hasn't aired because of the holidays, and everybody's like clamping at the bit waiting for the new episode to come on. I wanted to talk a little bit about that, and I also want to go into actually just dating as far as the pandemic, and now everything changed with the vaccination for the going 2021. Do you think? I want to know what you guys think about dating in 2021. Is it going to be like different? How is it going to change with all going on? But I wanted to ask about the dating. I feel like I'm sorry about the show, Miss Ashley. It seemed like in the beginning, you in Hollywood, it seemed like y'all was kind of with it because I feel like that you really wasn't finding anybody until Kwame, and then it seems like as you guys started, Hollywood started really getting upset, and it's almost like did you not realize what you were getting into signing up for when you got the show. I mean, I'm just being real.
You mean, hold on, did I not know we
But
were?
now you coming. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Honestly, I think he really thought that it was just going to be, you know what, we just going to go have some fun, meet some people, be able to socialize, and that was it. He didn't realize that this was actually going to be work, you know, and it was very much a shock for him, I think, dealing with the whole process. And it was not funny because I was dealing with a lot fooling around with him, but it was funny because, it just shows how much men sometimes can take you for granted and think that they are the ends all, be all, the best thing you can ever have, and then for him to kind of get that reality check, I think it was much needed. You know what I'm saying? Much needed.
Yes. Now, as far as the process, because I know for anybody, it's different. It's not like a like a regular thing. Like, oh, okay, we're gonna go on dates and see where we get in our relationship.
Right.
And I asked Tamika this, and I believe I asked Mimi this. I'm asking the same question. Do you think that it works? Like, if anybody else was to ask you, look, I want to try this out with an actual doctor, not just on my own, because I see that being really cool. But like with a doctor, do you recommend it to somebody else if they was to want to try
it? Definitely do not try this at home with just y'all doing it by yourself. Please don't. That would not be my suggestion. It was definitely in a controlled setting. I would say this though, if you are on the fence or you're kind of in out, I don't know if I would recommend it. Because if you're already having issues and you're halfway in, halfway out, right. I'm not gonna lie to you though. It gave me a lot of clarity. Me being that person, it really gave me a lot of clarity, and it gave me a lot of good gems and stuff that I could take away from it. But I would definitely say it does create even more of a challenge. But for somebody else, it could give them clarity on what they want to do. So listen, I will reserve the right to amend this answer on Friday's episode.
Somebody asked, and I put up there for you to see it. I didn't know if you could see it now, but
oh yeah,
I got bad stigmatism, y'all. So you see me switch.
I see the Ash used the show to leave Hollywood. She seemed ready to bounce. I did not use this show for that purpose at all. That was not my goal. Honestly, I felt like I was stuck. I felt like I was kind of just on autopilot. Sometimes you be in these relationships for so long that you kind of just go with the flow. And I really felt like I was going with the flow and not necessarily at the flow I should have been going. You know what I'm saying? As an active participant. And I really think you shouldn't go with the flow in relationships. You should be an active participant. And like Dr. Nicole said, do things to co-create what you want. And I don't think I'm doing that. So I got on this show and I used it for what it was. It was something I've never done before. And I figure if you want to get a different result, do something different.
I saw some comments about people still wish Mimi, and I told Mimi last time that I wish they could do something with her on the show. I feel like we missed out on her being on the show. And even when I talk about her recently on something else I was doing, I was like, just having her on the show, I really wanted her to do something on there because of like the rest of you ladies, I felt it's so awesome. I just feel like we kind of missed out. So somebody put in the chat saying they want her to come back for like if they have another season after y'all do or something else. I want to know what you ladies thought about that because y'all all seem like y'all have this wonderful bond, and I know y'all know about the Real Housewives of Potomac and all that mess going on. I remember thinking to myself, you know what? These ladies are so ill and have such a bond, and then you see this show over here with these ladies is and all of that, and I'm like, just honestly, what do you guys think about that? Because you guys do not give me that vibe. Y'all give me real, we sisters, we cousins, we cool. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Oh, crazy. And I mean, it's crazy. That's crazy. You know, just different. Let me say different.
And I would definitely agree that it's different. I think that all of us, you know, our platform is totally different than their platform. Theirs is supposed to create drama among themselves. Ours isn't. Ours kind of makes you form a bond. I think when you're going through something kind of like traumatic or something that's really important and it's not necessarily going in a positive direction sometimes, I feel like it makes you bond with the people you're going through it with. And that's what it did for us. And we have a lot of similarities in our relationships, just in our beings, you know, where we can identify with each other. Yeah, we communicate all the time. We have a group chat where we all talk, be it about the show, be it about something totally different, hair, that fire fro that Tamika be rocking all the time. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, yeah, it definitely made us stronger. What y'all think, ladies?
Tamika. What happened?
Okay, so my laptop is doing something so strange.
I don't know why it sounds.
Go out and come back in, Tamika. Do you want to try to do it with your phone? All right. Yeah.
Sorry, it's all good, Mama. If you come back in, it'll refresh. Okay, go ahead, Mimi, Mama.
I can hear. I'm sorry. It's kind of like doing that crazy thing again.
Like, what about us? Like, what you think about us? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
Oh, okay. Like about us, like creating a sisterly bond and stuff like that. Do you think that that's something that, you know, it did for you? It's created.
Yeah, it definitely did that for me. I'm very grateful, you know, for the opportunity to have met, you know, all the girls that were on the show. And it is good to have insight and get feedback, and you know, just know that you know all the other ladies had you know similar or you know other stories to tell, and it definitely does create a bond. You know what I'm saying? So. Like she said, you know, we do have a group chat. We talk, we share ideas, we, you know, being there going crazy. So I'm definitely grateful for that. And yeah, I'm glad that, you know, we did get this opportunity, you know, to see, especially us being all on the show, as opposed to people who didn't get that experience. It does kind of, you know, just it's an awesome experience.
It's a reality show. Watch you guys because it's so like you know toxic or whatever. I'm older, so I'm not really down for like all the craziness and all that. I know I just can't do it. So the way you guys bonded, I love it. And I, you know, I said, well, and now my sister said she want to join the show. When I started reviewing the show and she see you ladies on there, she said my sister said she want to do something like that. I don't think I would want to do like something to do with relationships or dating, but a competitive show. But I just love the way it's no drama, it's not toxic, it's just a relationship, and I feel like it's a healthy show. A lot of people, I think, get to where y'all at. They probably learn about their own relationship watching the interactions between each couple and what doctor says, everything else, you know. Because like I was telling her, as far as being, you know, African American, or however you want to label yourself, going to see a psychiatrist is so unknown even to this day. It's crazy because it's 2020, we still kind of feel like that, like you know, going to seeing the doctors, like go to church or talk to your mama or whatever, call your or your grandma, or call mama, whatever, auntie or whatever, instead of actually sitting down with some stranger and paying them and you know, getting your feelings out there. Did you run into anything about that as far as your family being on TV and talking to a doctor live about your problem between you and Hollywood? Did you get any negative feedback from home?
You know, like my family is kind of private. Like his is not. His is like, oh, whatever is whatever. You know, my family is more like my mom is an ordained minister. So like, you know what I'm saying? So seeing a lot of, you know, like the things that he would say during his dates or, you know, he would say to me, like our interactions and stuff, it, you know, the feedback has been real. Let me just say that, you know, because no one wants to be in a situation where they see their child being talked to in a certain manner, or, you know, sexual innuendos being said on dates, like just certain things. So yeah, I've received a lot of feedback from my family, and not necessarily the most pleasant. But yeah, it's been a journey, and honestly, I feel like the counseling is definitely much needed. I get people hit me up all the time, and I know the ladies probably do too, that people say, you know what, I can identify with your story. Like, you are me. Like, I'm going through it. I had somebody was like, oh, I left my boyfriend. I saw your thing, and it gave me strength, and it gave me this, and I'm gone. Like, I'm pregnant, but guess what? I'm leaving my baby daddy. And I'm just like, oh. Like, you know what I'm saying? So the thing is, I applaud the rest of these ladies and myself as well for even coming and being vulnerable and letting the world get the opportunity to even judge us, because you know, if it helps other women going through it and it gives them the counseling that they would never go get,
Right.
I'm cool with that. You know, I ask God all the time to use me in whatever sense that He sees fit for my life. And if my story, and if this is what God wants to use for Him to get the victory for someone else, then guess what? You can use me. You can use me. I say it all the time, and no matter how much pain it hurts me, He's not going to give me more than I'm able to bear. And I thank Him for that. So if someone else can identify with my story and with the rest of these ladies' stories, I feel like they picked the right people, because we are allowing ourselves to be vulnerable. Yes, it hurts when we get negative comments or people say certain things and they see an edited or a snippet or a little, just a little version of who we are. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's why even for us, we go live after each show, you know, because we want other people to see who we really are and to take this process and this journey with us, you know?
Wow. Tamika, I'm sorry, Mama. Say something, Mama. Say something so we can hear you. Yes.
Okay. Yes. Oh, the struggle with this thing today. I think it's my Wi-Fi.
I'm gonna fuck her about this. I'm like, oh, but we touched on that about being vulnerable, and because all you guys being vulnerable. Even though she wasn't there, her situation was very vulnerable, having to deal with something outside of a relationship with a family member, everything else. To me, that's very vulnerable being on TV like that. And a lot of people, I know, I identify with her because of my dad. You know, I was crying when I watched her, everything that she was going through. I also teared up when I seen Tamika when she was going off, and I was like, Tamika going off. You know, when she was, I was feeling her because it was so
okay. Not play with Tamika. Come out, baby. I'm telling you, that's why we bond too. Like, so serious. That's why we bond too, because I'm the same Tamika is. I'm telling you, when she gets mad or I get mad, we cry. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? And that's just who we are. So either you're gonna get us to fighting, or you're gonna get these tears. So if you want
to be safe, you better get the tears.
Right. That's what I say. I'm saving your life right now. If I start crying, it's so bad. I told recently, I said, if I cry, baby, I'm telling you, please get me out of wherever I'm at, because I'm a blackout. I ain't gonna know what happened. Who I touched. But Tamika, that's the first time I ever seen Tamika. I was like, oh my God, oh my God, that whole scene was everything. I replayed it the other day, Tamika, because I'm sorry, you was letting the poor doctor, like, I don't know what she was saying, but she was trying so hard.
Girl, I had to like this. I was like, you know, I'm mad when it go like this. Like, don't play.
Because your family, because you're close to your family as well. She's saying her family's private. Did they say anything negative at all about you letting yourself out, your problems, everything on TV? They was there, or?
No, you know, my family, we're very open. My parents, they call themselves hippies anyway, so they're very free. They're very open to any idea that me and my brothers have growing up. So I already knew when I approached them with this, they would. Well, actually, first they didn't even know until we were filming, because I think we did a scene where I went over there and I was like, oh, by the way, we're filming and we're coming over and I have something to tell you. That's why my mom was like, are you pregnant? And I was like, no, that's not.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. But once, you know, the camera stopped rolling and everything, I explained what was going on. They was like, okay, well, we support you, whatever you decide to do. Are you sure you want all of this to be out in the open? And I was like, I'm normally a private person, but like Ashley was saying, if my story can help at least one person, then I feel like my duty, not duty, but, you know, I feel like my purpose was served, I guess.
Right.
That's all I want to do. And like what Ashley was saying, there's been so many people that have DM'd me. saying that my story is helping them heal from their situation as far as being in a, in a broken relationship where the trust was broken and things like that. And it's like watching you go through your journey changed me so much, and I appreciate it. And I was like, well, hey, if I can make a fool of myself crying on TV, but it helps you out, so be it,
But I think Mimi, I don't know if I ever asked you that when you was here about your family, how they felt about it, like your kids, everybody. How did they feel about you being on TV and giving all your feeling everything else?
I mean, they were really excited, especially because of the motive with, me trying to figure out whether I was going to move forward or, kind of like leave Ulysses, kind of end the relationship or whatever. So everybody was really, really excited about that. You guys only got a snippet of our everyday life, but everybody who's up close and personal knows, like, okay, this isn't acting. This is definitely what goes on a day-to-day basis. And as far as my father is concerned, all his brothers and sisters and stuff, none of them even knew about the show. So them seeing it for the first time on TV, they were like, oh, well, it was like an emotional and happy moment for them. So they kind of, it was like, oh my goodness, this kind of like makes me feel good to see, he's still, living on TV and everything. So they were really, really, happy and touched by that. Cause like I said, I didn't tell anybody about the show. I wanted everything to kind of be a surprise, but yeah. So they were,
That's a big surprise.
Oh well, yeah, that part I didn't even the whole my father being on the show, that part I didn't, that wasn't, but I didn't know that was going to happen. So yeah, so they were, happy about the fact of him, being, and it was like they were up close and personal too, because a lot of that stuff I dealt with on my own. So being able to see that on TV, it was kind of like, oh, okay, but she, she really, this is why she was listening, or this is, she really did have a lot on her plate, so yeah, that they really kind of.
And that was kind of a blessing because you'll forever have that, and the family forever have that on film. So that's
definitely.
That's beautiful, actually. Okay.
Definitely.
I wanted to ask you ladies a question about dating in 2021. I was talking to somebody about it for the weekend, and it's like, because everybody's getting vaccinated, and every time I see a person talk about the vaccination, they say, "Oh, we're gonna go back to normal. We're gonna go traveling again and all the kind of stuff." And so I started thinking, so if they feel like that about that, how would they feel about? I think people still date, but it's just not the same as more Zooms and the FaceTiming and stuff like that. So if we need the vaccination, all of that, they're thinking that dating will go back to normal. What do you guys think about that? Because we are in a pandemic still, but.
Girl, you asking 3 people that's been in a relationship for forever.
I know, but you can have an opinion about people. I ain't been in one for 20-some years, so I'm out of one now. But
what y'all think? Because like I said, I've been in a relationship the longest, like for 9 years. I don't even know. Like these apps, like I see some of my friends be on these apps and doing that kind of stuff and going online, but I really don't know. Like it's scary,
Yeah.
I really am not the authority on this one. Sorry.
I wish I could say that. Anyway.
I mean, we all might be back in dating in 2021 if we don't get these rings or if we don't accept these rings come Friday. But I don't know. What y'all think?
I honestly, I know even before the pandemic hit, my friends, they were dating online. I've never dated online because I don't know. I just felt like I would be catfished or something. So I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be the new norm to meet people online or to have Zoom dates instead of, meeting in I don't know, child. What do you think, Mimi?
It's cute, but after a while, I need some like touch. Like my love language is physical touch. Like it's you fine, Jesus. Okay, don't worry about me. Go ahead, Mimi. Look, cut that part of the interview out.
No, we live. It can't be cut.
I'm too old. I know I should say that, but I just don't even want to deal with it. I haven't dated in a long time. Before the pandemic, I'm always grinding with my blogging and then my job and then the kids. I try to get them kids to college, and so I make excuses. I don't even make time.
But you don't want to be in a relationship?
You say what, Mama?
You don't want to have that love, that manly energy?
I do. But my last one wasn't all that great. And so I just chilled and had the friends or whatever. And then before the pandemic, I was like, okay, I'm going to put myself out there. And then the pandemic, I was like, no, I am not going to date with the car in the car. You across the way and we texting. I'm like, I can't. I'm like you, I need a physical, somebody touching me, grabbing something. I can't do in the Zoom. I can't do that. I'm
I think it's cute for a minute, but you know, after a while, be like, can you bring your COVID test over here along with your thank
what it is right now. And sometimes I do feel like, look, I'm struggling. We have to go ahead and break, I feel like the venture is gonna happen for me. I'm just not gonna force it to happen, and I'm just too scared. I'm just scared.
Yeah. What you think, Mimi?
Especially during now with COVID. Like, I mean, I have like some of my friends, they be like, oh my God, I was out and somebody tried to talk to me with a mask on. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know, it would just seem uncomfortable. Especially with the pandemic. I don't know about the whole online thing and the Zoom thing. But definitely meeting people will definitely be a challenge for me going, in 2020. It's with everything that's going on with the COVID and all that other stuff. So yeah, I think it's going to be way different and a lot more challenging and difficult moving forward, like in 2021. Definitely. Because I know I wouldn't, that would be, I'm like, okay, I need to see your COVID test. Like, it's just doing a lot, especially when you're trying to meet somebody and get to know them.
That's true.
It's just too much going on right now.
But I see a lot of people probably going back to like some past relationships.
Yeah.
Easier.
Yeah.
Know them already. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like actually somebody, like, how am I supposed to meet you? Like y'all was saying online, like I can't trust that. There might be a picture from 1972. No, I need the current. So you know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of people maybe kind of dibbling, dabbling into like past situationships.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's not like it's never that we all think about that myself, but I'm like, maybe let me not say nothing because I don't know if you want to. So I ain't trying to after loud hear my phone ring. Oh, I saw what it said. Now let me find
Mm-hmm.
But I do think people are doing that, going to their past relationships because it is easier. You guys are blessed to really, just being honest, even have a situation like that. Women out here are just straight struggling. Right here in Texas, the dating life is such really bad. So I'm gonna ask all three of you guys why you right here because I asked you before. I want you to do it. It's really what it is. Are you guys going to go on another reality show that's non-relationship? I think I haven't asked Ashes. I know I asked Mimi and I asked about something like or something physical, especially Miss Ash with the pump, And all you guys are healthy to me. And I was like, look, this girl needs to be on the Survivor. I forgot the other show name. It's a race or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Listen, I'm very competitive. Like I hate to lose, but baby, you're not about to put me in the wild, okay? No, listen, Tamika, you better tell her I like to eat. I'm not about to be crickets and starving out there. I'm gonna be able to get bugs version of me y'all gonna ever see. I need something where maybe I'm a host of something or watching everybody else go.
But if you don't eat nothing, you just racist. You just compete with other couples or whatever. That's it.
Listen, honestly, if I had Hollywood as my partner, like he's very competitive too, and like we push each other. Like we could definitely rock some stuff, but he'll be mad. He's too competitive because if like I work out, but I ain't that type. The strength and holding and doing all kind of stuff. He's that guy. So if I fail, he gonna have some choice words. I'm just saying.
You probably gonna get mad too.
Huh?
I said you probably get mad too. I feel like he said the same thing. Talking about you're competitive and you would be pushing. That's what he said. You want to?
Yeah.
Can you do this too? Like what he was saying. I was like, so they were good. Y'all probably win. I just really want to see a person win one of these shows. Y'all don't know this.
Mm-hmm.
They just don't. They don't compete in that. They don't do stuff like that. We don't do stuff like that.
I like this show. I like this show because it wasn't a competition. You could kind of relax, be yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can be yourself. You can just chill and you can just, And I mean, I know I look 16, but I'm actually 21. No, let me stop. But yeah, after a while, we need to just chill, okay?
I can't. It's so y'all did. I'm telling you, I had that song in my head the whole day. Yeah, y'all Instagrams be so. I mean,
It's Tamika.
I was like, oh my god,
It
she
is
looks like.
Tamika be
It's me.
up, and I'm telling you, like seriously, she is like my twin. Like we act exactly alike, and it's crazy. So she bucked me up, and then I go for it, and then we both be looking crazy. But that's what I love about these ladies. Like we can literally just be ourselves with each other, and it's no fakeness. It's not having front.
Right.
Like I've cried. Of course, they see me on the show cry, but I'm saying like even outside, like we have in-depth conversations about family, friends, like stuff like that. Like these are actually my sisters, and we bonded through the show. But now it's like, nah, we forever. Like we forever gonna be crazy. So if y'all come to these lives, Tamika, you better let them know it's about to be on time.
Yeah, so silly. Tamika's hilarious too. I was like, rolling. I was like, what are you doing? I mean, do one. I swear.
Random too. Like we'll start talking about something serious, and then we just end up on Genuine, and you doing flips in your living room. Like I don't even know.
I won't see. I think I worked it out. No, I'm playing.
She is so goofy for the guys.
Mm-hmm.
Mimi, how you deal with them? I'm just saying.
Like that. She just giggled.
Right. She's sitting there like, like y'all got it.
Right.
Y'all need to do together, like y'all three, or well, I'll show all four of y'all, but y'all really need to do something together. Like, you know, once the show, I'm not sure if you have any plans for it or whatever, but once the show actually, you know, is over, y'all really should get together and do something because y'all do gel very, very well. Just the ladies.
Just the ladies. Yes.
Look, that's
Yeah.
the way. Listen, we've already had that in the works, though, Kamisha. Like, no lie, we've had that in the works. Tamika and I have talked about that over and over, and we just have to physically do it. But we're going to do that. So y'all stay tuned. We're definitely going to get some stuff together, do some skits, do some funny things, stuff where people can talk and interact with us, and just kind of, just you know, create some great content for y'all to, you know, because it is a hard time. This pandemic is hard. And for a lot of people, you know, it's a lot harder. And I just thank God that for us is, you know, God has created this outlet for us to be able to do this. But some people are really, and I feel like, you know, our energies and the natural positivity that we kind of exude and try to put out there, because we go through stuff too now. You know what I'm saying? I'll be on this. But I'm saying, like, you know, a lot of people look for that kind of stuff, and that's the kind of content we want to put out. It's so much negativity in this world with the bombings in Nashville, with people dying from COVID. We just, you know, sometimes you need a little chuckle. You know?
Every day.
It's kind of it's hard out here for a lot of people out here. I mean, they try to pass the times of 2000. Like, you know, I mean, I hate to like it being negative, but to my mom, I don't see it happening. I'm sorry, I just don't see it. I don't see it happen. They passed it the first time. I'm like, you know what? That was like, okay. Now, you know, it's a blessing if it was to happen. But some people, and even they come to the job, they're stealing and going through so much because they don't have the funds to take care of their family. This year, it just families that coming out them around that they don't have anything, and the ones that are just at home, or like even myself who work overnight. Watching shows and programs like this when you're going through so much, it does. The pandemic is very, very hard. Watching the show, I'm watching work on my break. You know, I'm on my blog. I talk to people who watch the show and they get through some stuff. They whether it be with maybe some people are stuck with their man, they don't want to be with that man. You know, it's a rough time. You know what I'm saying? So this show helps more people out. Trust me, they get a lot of stuff out. People up and DMs them all of this show. You know, some people too shy. I don't want to come type in the chat. The ladies that they got me through some stuff. Like I'm sure y'all DM was full of people hitting y'all up about, like I said earlier, people who getting uplifted by y'all show. Y'all energy is everything. I want to say that, and I appreciate y'all 100%. Y'all come on my live and y'all support bloggers on here, and y'all don't have to do that. And y'all show that everything y'all represent is so genuine. I always brag about y'all a lot. I'm just being honest.
Thank you.
Know,
Thank you so much for having us on. Thank you.
I'm so irritated. I have fixed the sound 100 times. I don't know if it's a StreamYard about mic. I don't know what's going. They're gonna drag me again.
I'm gonna drag you.
Who's dragging you because of your sound?
Trust me, they dragged me in my comments. I did an interview with with Naya from Ready to Love because nobody had did an interview with her, and so it was a good interview. But the whole time it was a lot of noise, and we had requests to come out, come in, and when I mean comments, they dragged me for filth for that. I mean, bad. And I was, at first I was going off, and I see nothing anymore. If y'all gonna drag me, because all I see you going up because y'all keep watching the video. So,
hello,
Right.
yes, free
Thank you.
publicity. Thank you.
Exactly. And this is not, I mean, this is the platform. This is not you. You know, so many
Right.
people with this platform, but at least you're trying, you're doing it. So I commend you for even continuing to do it. Like, even with people saying that, keep at it, man. They always want to say something. Who cares?
so
Right.
yeah. I mean, for everything. I mean, look, the thing about it is, I'm a natural black woman, and I'm from Louisiana. I live in Texas. I'm a military brat. I love it. Everything about me. So if they drag me because I have freckles, which they do, and I think I told somebody, I said, "Oh, well, I appreciate you watching my video because that and you hitting my checkup, all my cash app or whatever. But go ahead, keep on dragging me because I don't see the point of me just feeding into negativity like you do.
Right.
Like you get me, like why they drag me for this? My mom was like, so okay, they don't tie your checks, they ain't doing nothing for you. Don't worry about it.
But really,
Right.
you gonna attack a freckle, something I have no control over, something
Exactly.
that I gave you. Like, honestly, we've seen it all too, so we can definitely relate. We sympathize and empathize with you because we can, like, definitely. People have something to say about everything on the show. They talked about my
Everything.
clothes. They talked about my pictures. Like, one on the last thing I posted was like, why your pictures got frames? That's so ghetto. I'm like, it's canvas pictures. Like, they don't need frames. So it's just like, seriously,
Wow.
we've all been attacked for one thing or another. And what I've learned is like this, where you're voluntarily putting yourself out there like that, you got to know it's going to come with it. And just to ignore it. Sometimes they get that work, right, Tamika?
Oh, they got that with me twice. But then once I calmed down, I was like, let me take this off. But I will say, I've learned to kill them with kindness because somebody can come for me. I know the other last week I did like a question and answer thing, and somebody put, I don't have a comment, but you're my least favorite on the show. And I was like, and I responded with something funny because I was like, but you're following me. So if you don't like me, why are you following every little thing that I'm doing and taking the time out of your day to comment that you don't like me? Like, go put your energy in something positive.
Exactly.
Oh, I mean, it's funny to me. At first, I took not offense, but at first it kind of hurt because I'm very sensitive, as you guys can see. But at the end of the day, it has nothing to do with me. So I just I pray for them, I respond nicely, and I keep it moving. And I can't control it.
What about you, Mimi? You get it? I mean, even though you went on the show, I'm pretty sure you get DMs and like I didn't even know you said it's about my picture too or whatever. So I guess they do it. It was like, look at your background. I was like, what? So have you got anything like that negative?
Yeah, I got some negative comments. Well, I mean, like, especially with my OCD stuff. Somebody was like, not to contradict you, but every time I saw you on the show, your house was a mess. I'm like, okay, first of all, the show made me put stuff all out like that so that I could, have stuff to do. But I'm like, okay, so let me go back and watch these episodes but I mean, it is what it is. It's not, I mean, I didn't want the stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, anytime talking about my eyelashes, all type of stuff. So I mean, it's I mean, I know what it is, so I don't really, keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really know why people comment with the negative comments. But I mean, it's all good. As long that's those negative comments, keep those ratings going, keep those followers coming. So I mean, they're not hurting me. So I mean.
Jesus knows all about it. So will it be a reunion? It is a reunion. So y'all have like one more episode, right? And then the reunion. Is that correct?
Yep.
So everybody went for their reunion, and I'm not gonna ask, but I'm supposed to talk about it. That's all they talked about. They want to see the last show and the reunion, and they just like, oh, it's gonna be, fire and stuff like that. I think Mike said
it is. It's gonna be fire. All I gotta say is final episode and then the reunion. Yeah, hopefully, I'm just saying, hopefully they do something. I can see like scene stuff or other things because we have so much footage. This show could have gone on for like 10 more weeks. Like with all of the stuff that we've recorded that still has not aired. Seriously, y'all could get so much more. But of course, they didn't know people probably were gonna love us like that, you know, or just whatever. But you know, honestly, we could do a whole second season still from the footage we already have.
We really could.
Yeah.
Do love y'all. I ain't gonna. And it's just something about all y'all. I don't know. I guess everybody loves it because the fact that y'all are. It's genuine. Even when y'all upset with each other and y'all reactions, it's like, oh yeah, I would have said that too. Or like, oh, you know, the way y'all were looking at each other when you watch each other, that was always classic for me. Like I think I told Mike that when Shay would sit there and you're gonna go on your next day, and she was like, yes. I said, did she answer for her before she said it? I was like,
honestly, that's the funny part because, you know, Dr. Nicole and I had a live and we said that before where it was funny because we would all go through things ourselves, but then when the other couples would be going through stuff, we'd be looking at them laughing and being like, ooh, like, you know, like that's how it was the whole time. We would, after a while, we would be saying certain things like, no, Vince, you wrong. No, Shay, you wrong. No, like we always had. But me and Ulysses was there. It's so funny because Ulysses would always do that. I remember the first time I think I was on my date, and Ulysses was like, "Wait, what? You did what?" Like he said something. I'm like, "Hello, Hollywood." Like I'm looking at him like, "You are not my man." I'm sir. Like he was very vocal. Like he was very vocal, and we all got to the point where we started chiming in on each other.
Yeah,
you know, and that's how I know it really became like a brother-sister relationship with everybody on that. Like it was amazing.
Yeah. And what I also love about us is that we can call each other out when we're wrong. You know, like some relationships with people, you're scared, you tiptoe around the truth because you don't want to hurt each other's feelings. But we're so real, we're like, no, you was wrong. Like, I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong. I'm gonna listen to what you have to say, but I'm also gonna tell you why I think you're wrong. Kind of thing. Yeah.
And
we'll call each other out
quickly. And it's not just guys, you know, celebrating the guys or like supporting them, be like, yeah, you're right. Nah, we had instances where, you know, like even like we had an instance where Mike would actually tell Hollywood, like, you know, yeah, no, bro, like you need to allow her to do this process or whatever. Or we would call Shay, like, Shay, nah, you kind of wrong. Like, you got to get through this. Like, we had girls' times, like more times, like where we would be together and talk about stuff like that. So she's absolutely right. Like we called each other out. We held each other accountable. And I think that's what created that bond too, because we weren't just criticizing. We were just like, nah, sis, we're going to help you. It's better.
That's sister, brother, whatever. Because you know how you say, we don't support the brothers, you know. So like, if you see your brother messing up, you like, bro, no, what you doing? No. Instead of that's what you're supposed to do. I'd rather do. That's my homeboy right there. Tell me like, look, I love you, sis, but that's a no for me. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. I need that. I like having a homeboy that gonna check me. That's how my daddy was like that. It's my dad, but he would tell you straight up if he had like my mom's friend or whatever. If he was like, you know what? Most men look at that or whatever it was, and he would do it in a way where it's like the woman would appreciate it. Like, you know, I'm happy you told me that. I'm gonna be out here looking crazy. You know, opposed I'm scared to say something because she's gonna blow up and pop off or whatever. Y'all have that. And a lot of people really want to have that. That to me is the goal as far as having that female and male relationship, friendship, brother, sister, whatever. No toxic goes off the air. Y'all still gonna be super cool, calling each other, you know, seeing what's going on, being each other's weddings. Probably y'all be each other's babies' births, everything else. Y'all gonna probably have like a long relationship. You know, if I'm Auntie Ashley or Auntie whatever, it's gonna be probably cute. I'm you know I'm gonna still follow y'all, so I'm gonna still see what y'all do.
Forever. I'm saying for stuff with forever. Okay.
You ain't going nowhere.
No.
ever.
Oh, that's me. Everybody.
I see you. I had to make sure that was you because sometimes people trolling and they put like the fake things. I had to make sure. The questions that I saw earlier, I think y'all answered most of them. Guys, one question before they get out of here. Let's type in the chat. A lot of positive responses. I think you answered the one. Nola Spices, that is from New Orleans. That's her name, Nola, and she's out, but that's you about. And you know what? I can really see, because actually I feel like got like negativity. I noticed in a lot of chats I watch other people be, and I'm like, I felt like she was following the process. You're gonna go on a show like this. Why not go through the process? Why is that a bad thing? You know, I never understood that. Because if a man is doing that, whatever, they gonna say nothing. Oh, bro, you know, they get to know different ladies. I'm just like, why is it different? I don't agree.
It's different
I'm just
because of, you know, they felt like Hollywood was, you know, but I also feel like, you know, people need to be mindful. Yes, I was doing the process, and he would have been all in that process if he would have found someone that physically attracted.
yeah.
And that's a lot of people don't realize. They just hear him say, "Oh, I just want her. I don't want the dates." No, you don't want those dates. Because behind the scenes, you're telling me, yeah, I do want dates. I just want them to give me who I want them to give me. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, after a while, I had to stop doing his process, because his process, the reason why we're this wheel right now is because you'll pitch a fit, you'll do something, and I'll be like, all right, I'll just give in. It's just easier. But this one, you know what? I'm not about to go through this easy process. I'm going to do the hard work. And what you asked for. You said you wanted to date other people, so look at God. We both got it. Thank you. So I said, you know what? No, I'm gonna take this seriously, and I'm gonna have fun. You know, I didn't know that the intention was to get a connection with someone. I definitely didn't know that. But when it happened, it was so organic that it was like, oh wow, like I was thrusted into really doing this process. And you know, it gave me some clarity. No lie. It opened a lot of like the blockage that I had. And I'm appreciative of doing my process. So I don't care if people have anything to say negatively about me. I know what my experience was. I know what my experience was with myself, with Hollywood, with whoever. I know exactly what my process was. And I said, you know what? I'm going to be true to me. I'm not about to let anybody else dictate where I go, what I wear.
Wait a minute, I don't know why I asked you something like I'm sorry. There's a question I put up there. I think y'all.
Do you think that you ladies have developed new ways to as it transitions? Y'all, I keep talking. Do y'all? I know I can go.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That take it off too quick. I'm sorry.
There
it is.
That you ladies have developed ways to trust your partner. New ways? Not necessarily new ways for me. I feel like you can put that question back because I didn't answer the second one. Ways, I'm not gonna say necessarily new ways. I didn't really have an issue with trust in my relationship. Well, I did, but it's not trusting as far as like trusting them to not cheat. Mine was trusting you with my heart, like trusting you with my emotional stability. And the thing is, I don't necessarily know if that's something that I have to work on versus Hollywood working on creating new ways to allow me to be able to trust him emotionally. So for me, I'm not there yet. I think with time, but I'm not sure. You know, we shall see. We shall see if that is actually something. What about y'all?
I mean, for me, I didn't get to go on my dates. So my trust factors again was like just like Ashley's with the emotional, being able to trust you with my heart and emotions and loyalty and things like that. But yeah, I didn't really get to experience the whole dating thing. So yeah, unfortunately, my I'm still kind of like stuck where I was before with everything.
I feel like I have developed new ways with trust during the show, and as far as the relationship goes during the show, because of course Dr. Nicole, she helped a lot. Dating other people also helped a lot. So that's all I can really say without saying a lot. Unfortunately.
Oh my God, this sound about to drive me crazy. Oh my God, because I can hear it.
Do you want to refresh?
Yeah, sure. We
Go out and come back in.
Oh no, I think she can refresh it.
My lighting is getting on my nerves. I'm like,
But you look amazing on this end. I ain't even gonna lie.
mm-hmm.
Lord, it's the Wi-Fi and the lighting, so I feel her pain because I'm like, I'm struggling too, sis.
How y'all go ahead and say something? I don't know why the devil just trying to mess up everything for me today. Go ahead and say something.
You?
Okay.
Can't hear.
You sound like a robot still. Do I sound like a
Oh,
robot?
Yeah,
really?
I can't hear anything.
Y'all sound clear to me now compared to the whole time. But now y'all sound clear. Now I sound crazy.
No, you
Well,
sound fine now.
you sound clear on my end.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was
Yeah, now
dancing.
I
Okay.
think he's having issues. But okay, so have you ladies built that trust amongst yourself to be able to evolve in a relationship? I think for me, it's not necessarily about building trust. For me, I think it was certain things that I took. So, like Dr. Nicole made a statement about being able to renegotiate in your relationship, and that was something that I took, and that helped me to evolve in my relationship. Is that with this relationship, with any relationship, really, that was a jewel that I took, because sometimes we agree to things. We get into relationships and we allow things to happen. And it's like an unspoken agreement between you and that party that whatever you do, I'm going to just take it. And being able to sit and say, you know what? This is no longer okay for me.
Mm-hmm.
This is no longer right. I'm renegotiating what I want in a relationship. And I've learned to do that. And that has helped me to evolve in a relationship. In all of my relationships, actually, not just with Hollywood, not just with my mom, it's like everything across the board. So for me, I think that was the one thing, not the trust, but also trusting myself. I mean, I can't go back to it, but trusting myself and knowing that, you know what, you're going to make the right decision for this moment. And if that decision is not right for you in 5 minutes, you can change your mind. And that's what I had to learn, how to build that trust for myself and not necessarily put that trust into somebody else. Because just like I can change my mind, they can as well. So I've taken a lot of things that, like I said, this process, even though it was difficult for me in a sense to see someone else being hurt by my actions, I realized something I needed to do. And it helped me to evolve as a person. It gave me the clarity that I needed to kind of be unstuck. And be it moving forward with him or just moving forward in my consciousness, in myself, as a person and to be a better friend.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like for me, a lot of times I would always point the finger at everybody else and I'm like, well, I'm fine. If something's wrong with you, something's wrong. Not every, but like the person I'm in the relationship with, instead of actually taking a step back and realizing, okay, I'm kind of toxic as well. And so it was a battle between me realizing that I can't be that toxic person and also being upset with myself for allowing certain things, like you were saying, Ashley, with the boundaries. Like I would let certain boundaries slide. So I feel like because of this experience, or just in life in general, as I'm getting older, I learned that like certain boundaries I'm not going to let slide. I'm able to renegotiate those certain things, and certain toxic traits that I have had along the way, I'm learning to shed it and to let it go. And it's not always somebody else's fault, because I bring a lot of issues as well to the situation. I laugh when I say it because, I never want to admit when I'm wrong, but I feel like I'm evolving because I am able to say, you know what, that was my fault. You know what, I did kind of stir the pot a little bit there, kind of thing. So yeah, I feel like I've grown a lot.
That's some good growth.
Yeah, hard. Being a Leo, we don't like to be wrong.
What about you, Miss Mimi?
For me, I feel like, especially being able to watch like everybody's situations and how, the feedback that Dr. Nicole gave, it actually allowed me to process and put kind of some of that stuff towards my everyday life and my relationships as well. So I definitely kind of like took a step back and kind of like I'm able now to reevaluate and look to see, okay, so not only would another person get it wrong, but again, like what I contribute to, a relationship getting to a certain point or friendship or whatever the situation may be. So I feel like, during, the course of me, being on the show and everything, I definitely have developed some tools to evolve. And yeah, that's basically what I'll say. I feel like I've definitely evolved with certain situations, and I'm thankful for that as well. Because seeing, other people go through different things, especially when it kind of hits home, and the feedback that Dr. Nicole gave, it's like, okay, I can apply that to, my situation. So yeah, it definitely allows you to grow and evolve in certain situations that you, didn't have before.
So y'all really learn a whole lot about yourselves as well, though. It seems like about yourselves. That's something that a lot of people don't really get to do. I mean, I know a lot of people say they had a lot of self-reflection, but what I mean by y'all have a lot of healing involved with your relationship, with yourself, everything. It just seems very, very healthy. Going it seems like y'all are ready. I mean, we've gone through a lot this year, but y'all had because y'all was going through all this during the pandemic and everything too.
Yeah.
Oh my God. How in the
Who, girl?
Yeah, we did. I think it's important too, like when you come to a relationship, for you to be whole, you know, to not think that you are completing somebody else or someone else is completing you.
Exactly.
My thing is you have to be whole. Your person has to be whole, and y'all come and y'all enhance what's already 100%. You're not a 50% person. And the thing is, having to work on ourselves and to get to that point where we can heal ourselves, because realistically, we come from people that had baggage, and their people had baggage that dumped it on their people. It's like, so we're coming with all the baggage of our ancestors, okay? So the thing is, a lot of times we don't see ourselves. We don't. And in this therapy, that's why I feel like therapy is very important, is because we get to see through someone else's eyes, like what we should see and what we just don't, So yeah, I definitely think it is important to heal yourself before you try to come and be with anybody, And I saw a comment, somebody said that they liked that I respected that I think it said something about I took up for myself.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I had to flex a little. Had to flex a little one time because he must have forgot who the kid is,
That look, and people was rooting for you, Ash. Let me tell you, Ash don't say something, because they.
It's so crazy because normally behind the scenes I'm that person that will be like blah 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 blah, He's normally the one that takes it, but he flipped the script and was going ham. So I'm just like, oh, this is what we doing.
Yeah,
let's go, game on, and
he was going ham sessions too, girl. Ham.
I think he realized he was like, wait a minute, because it's just like you say you're signed to do something. It's like, I got this, but once you're in it and you see that somebody else is around your woman, you realize, oh, I got something good. I might need to step it up, And
but that's what you do. You step it up when you say, oh dang, somebody really can't come and snatch my good woman from me. Or not even snatch it from you, but it's just some type of healthy competition that, okay, no, I need to realize I'm not the only one that can catch her eye or that can, whisper sweet nothings. So when you realize that, you do need to step it up. But my problem is it wasn't the step up. You got to the point where now you're just trying to intimidate me to do what you want me to do. And that's not going to work, especially with a woman from New Orleans. Number one, I'm sorry. We all hot and we peppers, and we going to give you that work. And I'm a Gemini, so you can't tell me what I cannot do, because I'm going to do the opposite and get a t-shirt, so I got it done. Period. So I'm just saying, so my is like, you gonna push me too far, okay? Because eventually you push a woman to the point where you just like, okay, now you don't see me, but you will. You will.
Trust and believe.
Hold on. Here we go.
Exactly. And I wasn't even doing it to play catch back. I just, after a while, women, we get fed up because we deal with from these men. And we allow them to do certain things. But then for you to only think that you are the prize, you the only one to think that you can go out and do you. Sir, do you see what's trying to come after me?
But I also feel like when guys feel like we can't do better, or they feel like they're the prize, I feel like in a sense it's because we've allowed them to get away with so much that they have this ego, like, oh, I can do whatever and she'll forgive me. So nah, boo. We're not doing it no more. Sorry.
You're not doing it in 21.
Sure not. Let them know.
The question It says, have you all considered continuing personal counseling even after the show ends?
Oh yes, definitely.
Definitely. I need to do it and be more proactive about it, because I've been talking to like a couple other people, like I said, my family, that has, had certain things that they had to say about it. And yes, I've definitely strongly considered it, and I think I'm going to actively look for a counselor to talk to,
Yeah,
Same.
I've never done it before or anything. It's something that even my kids, like the college kids, they said they would actually do it. You learn from babe. Like it's something after the pandemic. It's something I might be interested in doing. A lot of people I know that normally would say they wouldn't do it, and probably because of the pandemic, that they want to do it. They want to go talk to somebody, and so that's good that y'all putting it out there for people to hear, and it's very, very positive. Somebody say, "Love your afro," and it is gorgeous. Okay. You both. I mean, really, truly, all y'all hair is always on. It's always fire. All y'all hair is beautiful.
Thank you.
Whether y'all straighten it out or it's. I love that y'all promote that natural. That's something I love too. I mean, on TV. I mean, that's everything.
Yeah.
I said anything wrong with the other hair from they might drag me. I'm not saying anything wrong with that. I will back too. I swear. But I have natural hair and I will promote it. My daughter does. And y'all are beautiful who have natural hair, and y'all have it on TV, so that's everything. So I want to give y'all that. But anybody have any more questions? These ladies are super booked and busy, and I'm happy I had them on as long as I had them on here, honestly, and all three of them. So if y'all had any more questions, please put in the chat. I didn't want to keep them on here too long. I know they have things they have to do, and I feel blessed they was able to come on, and the sound even got right. So y'all can drive it for the first half, but not for the second half.
Nightbot is over there.
Nightbot,
a little thing.
I created Nightbot. I put that in my chat, so if my moderator's not here, Nightbot will promote my links.
Oh, that was somebody else. I'm like, who is my?
I was like, Nightbot getting it in,
right?
But it's if you are a content creator, it's something that's really useful in your chat. Like if you don't want to promote anything yourself, you'll just type different links, different things, and just say, hey, hit the like button or whatever. I know a whole lot about this mess, y'all.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that's good. Well,
everybody, I know some stuff.
Right. So. I would like to say too, thank you for this opportunity, but also give, our contact information where y'all can follow us and come join us, because Friday after, well, I'm not sure about the ladies, but I'll be joining, Dr. Nicole has a live during the show. And so, I'll be doing a little watch party with her, but after I normally go live on my IG. So, and I live tweet, during the show. So on Twitter and Instagram, you can follow me at Creole One Queen. That's CREOLE, the number 1 Queen. And yeah,
I'm gonna put once the live drops, it's gonna be in the description, and then I normally post it. I'm gonna post it on the community wall so they can see it. So every time the live comes on, it'll have information first. So y'all,
that's fine. I appreciate it, but some people don't read, so that's why I wanted to say it, just so they can know, they can hear it. So y'all ladies wanna?
I know. Well, mine is Mimi.Nichelle with an N as a Nancy. Mimi.Nichelle.
MIMI.
And mine.
Mimi, all y'all. If you just type in Ashley from the show, all your information comes up. Seriously.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
Mine. Tamika Shannon _. I had to think about it. That's like wait.
Well, I appreciate you coming on today and time out to be on my channel and just supporting me 100%. Guys, it's for me. It shows me a lot. I wanted to give up on this like a year ago, and then I kept pushing, and this year just changed everything on my channel, and that's why I shout out a lot. Like I always say, they didn't have to come on here. They could have went anywhere else, but they have come on my on my channel, have supported me through Instagram. So it's much love for me. Seriously.
Oh,
thank you so much.
For having us.
Likewise. Yeah.
Right.
Y'all can make me cry while I'm getting quiet. I'm like, look, I don't like crying.
Cry, do it.
Do it so Tamika ain't gonna be and me ain't the only one. Oh, well, all of us did, because Mimi cried too. Mimi cried, I cried, Tamika cried. We need
Shay
Queen.
the only one that didn't cry. See, we gotta get Shay crying.
Look,
Cry.
I her tear up. I be like,
But she about to cry. The time she looked like that was when she was hungry. She was ready to go. Tell her we ain't feeding her. She'll stop crying.
yeah.
Ashley should be a comedian. She is so funny. All right, ladies. Thank you for coming on again, like I said. And I can't wait to the reunion. I can't wait till the last episode. If y'all have not, it is on network. If you want to watch the shows, the past shows, you can actually download the app and sign up to your provider, and you can watch all the shows and binge them so y'all can be caught up and ready for Friday.
And I saw on Twitter that they're doing a re-airing of all of the episodes on Wednesday, this Wednesday before the show on Friday. So they'll be doing a marathon of Put a Ring on It, so you'll be able to catch it. So make sure you get that subscription to the OWN TV app. Come on, Tata.
I'm sorry, I was trying to screenshot. I was like, make sure you get that.
Hello, you know I need some of those.
Sorry, I was trying to screenshot this.
Girl, I got this.
Oh, Jesus.
No more.
I was trying to be discreet, and it was like, hello.
It was like, oh, we getting a full body.
Right.
I'm done with you, Ashley. You see what I need to see?
Come on, body. Y'all thought it was just the hair? Come on, body.
Body, yada, yada, yada.
Yada.
Let me screenshot this. I'm done with you. You know what? I'm not gonna screenshot because I don't know if it's gonna mess up anything.
Don't screenshot it so we can get another.
No, you want me to? I can do it real quick and send it.
Do.
All right, y'all smile.
Ready? I got it. She's so silly.
Ooh, y'all on Wednesday.
It's like, ooh, y'all so funny. Oh my God, y'all need to do something together. Something. I hope y'all do. I hope y'all get it.
Yeah, tune in Wednesday and then tune in Friday for this for the final show for the finale, and then the reunion on January 8th. So do not forget, it's going to be hot, and y'all do not want to miss it. I'm telling y'all now. And make sure y'all come to my live after, or if the ladies go live too. But make sure y'all come to my live. I'll probably have some of these ladies on to discuss it and to tell me what y'all think. So
yes, and thank you guys for coming to Commission Review. Watching, don't forget to hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe, share this on Instagram, on Twitter or Facebook. Make sure you put the hashtag, put a ring on it, and Commission Reviews. And do not forget to follow the ladies on Twitter and Instagram because their Instagram channels are lit. And look, y'all don't even low key, y'all don't even know that I'm trying to get Ashley to be my coach. I just have an Ashley. She just my trainer or whatever, virtual.
Right.
I'm telling you, y'all gotta join my class. I have a trainer. Someone trains me, and y'all join the virtual and just work out with me because I do it. Y'all can work out with me or do it. You know, there's 3 times a day that they do it, and y'all can pick a time y'all need and work out or work out with.
They're a beginner's level because I feel like you're advanced and I'm kind of going to it. So I'm not working out with you. I want to work out.
You can. It's
a beginner
section. It's no beginner boot camp. It's just boot camp. There are beginners that come into the boot camp. Oh, and she goes a little less ham.
Okay.
But y'all can go. It's Phoenix Fit. FENIXX _fit on Instagram. Find it. I'm telling you, it's bomb. And just try it. It's a $5 entry, or you could do it for like the month, but $5 entry for one class just to try it out virtually. See if you like it. And
really?
Go at your own pace. Yeah, go at your own pace. Anybody that wants to, just hit me up in my DM and I'll give y'all.
I think I'm gonna hit it up because I just want to try. I mean, I'm scared.
Try it.
All right, I want to try it.
They got all kind of stuff. No, I'm serious. You can go at your own pace. She's gonna push you, but I'm telling you, y'all. I mean, this is the time. We're home. You know, majority of us. This is time to get your life together.
I'm actually real. I'm gonna do I really want to do it because Ashley looked really good. I'm like, look, y'all, I miss my 2-year-old body. I need to go and get it back.
Not 2 years.
No,
2-year-old body.
Hey, 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I was snatched.
Oh.
And then, not 2-year-old, my bad. 2 years ago, I was ready. And then I just stopped. So I got to get together. So I'm going to hit up. I'm probably DMs. I didn't forget. I think you said Phoenix. But I'm going to look it up today. And I'm going to look it up and see what's up. So I can get it together and get my life. Made me think. put on as
You're
well. I
welcome.
really appreciate you coming on. She is so quiet. She's so sweet back there.
She is so sweet. Don't get her mad though.
Okay.
Look, the
That's
quiet.
all of us. Like we sweet, but don't get us mad because
We ain't no
Yes.
killers. Don't push us.
Oh,
Okay.
my.
Right. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
And we got our sisters back. So anybody got an issue with them, listen, I'm short, so I'll get the ankles, but they got the top.
Right. Look, in our group chat, all you gotta say is girl, we be like, where we going? Who
Look,
right?
what's that?
Me and Shay be like, where they at?
Cuckoo.
Thank you so much
All right,
for having us.
y'all coming on. Let me let y'all go do y'all thing for the rest of the day. It's been wonderful, and I love y'all down. And I will share all y'all stuff
Thank you.
today, right after this. Thank you, mamas.
Bye-bye.